Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and today we're going to be taking a look at fire diamonds. This module is actually pretty straightforward and not that hard to do. So, there will be 3 different colored buttons and a white button here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be identifying what each of the numbers are and what our actual chemical is, or substance rather. And we're going to be looking at this based off of the numbers present on the module and the ingredient, I believe, or whatever it is below. Um, it can either be blank or have a symbol on it, so we need to figure out what that symbol is. In this case, it's SA, so we have 2, 4, and 0 for blue, red, and yellow respectively. They will always be in the same order, regardless of how you do it, so I would prefer you start from, it's generally you start from 2, or from blue rather, go clockwise, and so on and so forth. So we have 2, 4, 0, so let's find this guy here. 240 SA, this is exactly what we're looking at here, and we're looking at methane. So we're going to grab this little color sequence here. And this isn't exactly what we're going to put into the module. As easy as that would be, we would normally put that into the module, but we need to figure out which colors we're going to essentially swap it to. We have this little table here that we can use, and we're going to be doing this for 3 different stages. So we're currently on stage 1 for our row here, and what we need to do is we need to determine for each different color up here in the columns, we need to determine which color goes to which. So for example, if red, for example, let's take a look at the battery count. The battery count is currently 0, so it's less than 2. So red is going to be moving over to blue. So all reds in this sequence here are going to become blue instead. So we have blue, question mark, question mark, question mark, blue. So let's keep going. And this is going to be the same way it is for each stage. So all we need to do is we simply need to highlight the column of which each of these edge work conditions apply, and we should be good to go. Next up is going to be digits in the serial number. Digits in the serial number is going to be 2 for me. So that's going to be, blue is now going to become white. So blue is going to become white right here. Next up, instances of characters in November Foxtrot Papa Alpha 704 in the serial. Let's take a look. So we have November Foxtrot Papa Alpha 704. We do have a 7 present in there, so it's going to be in the range of 1 to 2. And yellow is going to become red. Next up, white, last one, is going to be total number of consonants in the indicators. So we have, in all indicators, we're going to have 1, 2, 3 for the TRN, 4 and 5 for the November Sierra and NSA. So consonants total is going to be 5 in all of the indicators. That is going to fall in the range of 4 to 6. And lastly, white is going to transform into yellow. And oddly enough, we actually had a series of different colors present for each one, which is perfect. So now that we've determined this, so red will become blue, blue will become white, yellow will become red, white will become yellow. Just like so. So we've changed all of these guys, and this is going to be the new sequence that we're going to press for this stage. So we're going to do blue, white, yellow, red, and blue.
That is absolutely right.
Now it's going to move on to the next stage. Now, we're going to keep these columns highlighted because of the fact that it doesn't change what we've done. And you'll notice actually immediately that if we take a look at the colors that we had what that we have to change to, it's going to be white, yellow, red, yellow. Note that not every color will be used. So for example, in this stage, we will never be pressing blue, ever. We'll keep that in mind. So we're going to be looking for now 3, 1, and 0. The fire diamond has changed. There's nothing in the white space, so we're just simply going to ignore that. And we're going to find 310. 310 is corresponding to right here, ammonia, which actually I believe is a neutralization. So we're going to highlight these guys. We're going to copy this sequence in, which is just white, blue, 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 white. Note that not every color needs to be pressed. So white is going to go to yellow, as we said here over in this column. Blue is going to go to yellow. In fact, everything is going to be going to yellow, so it's going to be 5 yellow presses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right answer.
And of course, entering the incorrect sequence of colors will give you a strike. However, if the module will not strike, until a full sequence of 5 entries are made. Keep that in mind. So you won't know until all five things have been entered in, and then you will receive your strike if you happen to strike. So just keep that in mind. I'm not teaching you how to strike. I'm teaching you how to solve this module. So finally, for stage 3. Now, we actually do have all different colors present for each and every single one of them. So let's take a look at our fire diamond, our substance. So we have 332 and a whiskey with a slash through it, which is not that one. Very close, though. we have 332 white slash, which is another quite convenient sequence here. Yellow, 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 red. Quad yellow, red. So yellow transforms into blue, so we're going to do blue 4 times. And then red, we're going to transform into red 1 time. It's just red, red to red. So we're going to do blue, 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 and finally red. And just like that is the solved module. Let's go over one more example. This module is pretty straightforward with what it asks you to do in regards to the edge work conditions. It's just, it can be a little confusing with what this table is requiring you to do and what exactly it means. But just keep this in mind that you're looking at the top bit right here, and you're finding out which case applies in each little separate column so that you can switch the red to potentially something else, and vice versa. So let's pop up one more example real quick here, and we can get this thing done. Alrighty, let's take a look. Alright, so let's get our edge work conditions figured out. So our battery count is currently 1, so it's less than 2 again. Digits in the serial is currently 2 again. Serial number November Foxtrot Papa Alpha 704. November appears and 0 appears. So that's 2. So it's going to be in 1 to 2 range. And the total amount of consonants in the indicators. 1, 2, 3, and that's just the exact same thing, 5. Because we have a vowel in IND, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get this thing going. So stage 1, and I believe we're actually looking at the exact same circumstance. So, okay. So we have 201. 201 is O plus OX. 201 is sodium hypochlorite right here. So we have that little sequence. So white will become yellow. Blue will become white. Red will become blue. And yellow will become red. Yellow, white, yellow, blue, red. Stage 1's down. Next up for stage 2, 240 right here, and nothing below it, propane. So we have red, red, yellow, yellow, yellow. So red becomes white, and then yellow becomes red. So whenever it pops back up, so we have white, white, red, red, red. And finally for our last stage, 404, error, and W with the slash and OX. So we have this little sequence right here. So blue becomes white, red becomes red, stays the exact same. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to take a screenshot. God dang it. White becomes yellow, yellow becomes blue, and finally blue becomes white. So our final sequence is going to be white, red, yellow, blue, and white. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, don't get caught in a fire, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.